What if 2020 was helping us prepare for greater things in 2021 and beyond? I'm going to explore this in this week's episode, so stay tuned. Hey everyone, hope you're doing well and thank you so much for clicking into this week's episode. If you're new here, I'm John Evans and I'm a life coach and I produce weekly podcasts which are all centered around self-help and mental health. I also share my own essential tips and insights to help you. We've all had a challenge in 2020, yet we've all heard of 2020 vision. So what if this year means greater things for us? Hear me out. 2020 vision is a term used to express normal visual acuity. Having 2020 vision does not necessarily mean you have the perfect vision. 2020 vision only indicates the sharpness or clarity of vision at a distance. Therefore, I'm optimistic that everything that we have started and what we've thought about wanting in 2020 is something we will have as a future success. Many of us in 2020 have been setting goals, starting businesses, thinking about our next move. We've all witnessed the challenges, companies struggling, and people unfortunately having to look for new ventures. But has some of this resulted in 2020 being the best year so far to start your own business or start something just for you? According to recent statistics, since June in 2020, new business creation has exploded. Based on Companies House data, 2020 was the best year on record for businesses creation in the UK. By the end of 2020, there was an increase of 12% year-on-year growth. That is the largest year-on-year percentage rise since 2011. That means an estimated 84,758 extra businesses had been created throughout the UK in 2020 than 2019. Now, if you haven't started a company, you might be thinking, well, why is this relevant to me? So reflect for a moment. Look at your friends, your family, and even yourself. What have you been noticing? Have you been seeing that more and more people are doing things for themselves and they're posting it on social media? I certainly have. Think about you. What have you done in 2020 that you've never been able to do before, but you've always wanted to? It can be an action or revisiting something that you've always wanted. Now, I'll vouch for this. 2020 for me, although it was crazy, unpredictable, yet challenging, I have to look at the positives, and the positives have been life-changing. Yes, for my physical and mental health, it was challenging also, and in 2021 it seemed to be kind of a carbon copy. Throughout 2020, I was anxious, I was stressed, I didn't want to work out, I didn't want to shower, I didn't want to shave, take care of myself. I was worried about losing my job. I was working extra to show my worth, working late to prove that I'm committed. I was a mess, but I did come through with something amazing and something positive, and that was a vision. And that was something that I've never been able to do before. See, I started a podcast, I went to college, I created 2 websites from scratch. I learned how to expand my skill sets in more ways than you can imagine. I really pushed myself. I tried something new, but I also had the support from my family and my amazing wife to do so. I spoke openly about my mental health challenges and I removed my mask to let myself be free. Now, this isn't a case of me bragging, it's just a case of me showing that I've done something that I've never ever been able to do before, whether it be judgmental reasons or for the fact that I've never had the time. My life before was just Groundhog Day. I was just waking up, going to work, coming home tired, and it was just repeat. And on the weekends, I would spend my time just recharging, ready for the next week. Yes, we look at 2020 as a horrible year, and in many ways it was. What if this was preparation for us to finally have the vision to start something we've always wanted to do, to give ourselves clarity on our future, to prepare us on our future vision of ourselves? Let me know what you've done in 2020 that you thought you'd never had the time for before. Let me know if you started something brand new in 2020 or you've revisited a life goal. Maybe 2020 was the vision of what 2021 can hold for us. Maybe we can finally do what we've always wanted. Remember, if you have started something last year, then that is the first step on your ladder. Keep going, and I hope this year is amazing for you. But also, if you've liked this episode and you want to hear next week's, then please do subscribe. And alternatively, you can also check out all the previous podcasts that have been produced on all the channels like Google, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Just search for The Hack Share. And also check us out on social media. We're at The Hack Share. But thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope it helped, and look forward to seeing you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.